then, I guess. So, all right, guys. Dear Father, just thank you so much for today. Thank you for everyone who is on this call. Father, we just pray that this time is a blessing, that it is fruitful, and everyone learns a lot from this evening. So just thank you so much for everyone, and bless this time. In precious name I pray. Amen.
All right. Thanks, Shane.
Take it away, Ashley.
All right. Guys, I don't want to take up much of your time, but I just joined in the beginning of February, and honestly, my team has taken off where I don't have the time to go from one person to the next person and give them all this time to help them build a business. So I figured this would be the easiest way. And then Rachel asked me if I could open up this whole thing to her group. So I'm so excited for you all to be here. And like I said, I don't want to take much of your time at all. I'm just going to make sure everybody's muted first. Oh, Shane, you might have to do that actually.
All right, I'm going through and muting everyone.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to share with you my story first before I go into everything. I used to be a Beachbody coach, actually, and I was a coach for 5 years. And the crazy thing is I left Beachbody like right on my 5th anniversary, 5th year. 5 years I was with Beachbody. And I worked my butt off for it. I worked so hard. I did just Beachbody. I quit my job twice thinking that it was going to take off. It did to a point, but not where it was so fruitful that I could just do Beachbody. I knew God was calling me to do something. I just didn't know what it was. And my friend Jen, who I met through Beachbody, she told me about Plexus, and I'm like, gosh, Jen, I don't know. I don't take pills. I don't do that stuff. I never have. I don't think I could do it. But she was telling me how great she felt. She said like her digestive issues, they're gone. She feels amazing. No more bloat. The minute she said that, I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're taking, but I want to take it. So she talked to me about it for a little bit, and I was still pretty skeptical. I'm like, I don't know. And so I prayed about it for a while. And so then I'm like, you know what? There's a 60-day money back guarantee. Sign me up. And within 5 days, I felt amazing. Like I wasn't bloated anymore. Like I'm just like, okay, I need to share this. And I shared one post and it just took off. And I want to pull that post up for you guys. Let's see.
This my girl I'm with, she's doing so good because she did Beachbody for like 5 years. So she's always been like
Are you still there? I don't know who was just talking. But yeah, even though some of you haven't done this before, doesn't mean that you can't take off. I have girls taking off like crazy right now. I just got a message from one of my girls, and she just hit silver, and she just started. She just, it was like a week ago. Let me see. I'm going to get the photo that I shared, the first one. And I didn't think anything of it. I just shared my experience right here. So all I did was share that I had no more bloat. These supplements are amazing. And all of a sudden, boom, I'm having all these comments. I have people blowing up my inbox. I didn't even ask them to contact me, nothing. And from there, it just took off. And I realized that it's not about asking people to join your team or try your products. It was just basically telling them that, hey, look at what's happening for me. This is amazing. And people just constantly was reaching out to me. So I've learned the biggest thing is don't go salesy on people. Don't say, hi, Rach, how are you? You're so pretty. I'm in sweats right now. I'm sorry, you guys. This is what I do. I'm always dressed up for work, so the last thing I want to do is be dressed up at home. Okay, so basically, I joined in February, and Rachel told me, she's like, this is going to take off for you. And I really didn't believe her at all. Not at all. I'm like, I've been with Beachbody for 5 years. It didn't take off for me. And when she said this business is a lot easier to grow, she was not kidding. I don't even know what my number is right now. It's like over 100. And I've not even been in Plexus for 2 months yet. It's just mind blowing. And so I found something that worked. When people started reaching out to me, I went one way with it. I went my Beachbody way of how I know how to talk to people, which wasn't working, obviously, because I didn't take off in Beachbody. So I messaged probably 50 people, and I didn't get a whole lot of response, but I got some signed up. And I'm like, okay, this isn't working. I got to find out what I'm doing wrong. So what I did was I approached it with my experience. I didn't send out videos explaining the products. That's what I was doing right when I joined. The minute I switched from like sending out these videos and sharing my own experience, that's when things took off for me. And so I'm going to share with you guys exactly how to do it so you can build your business just as fast. And so the first thing is when you post, like I said, and some people might disagree with me. You have to find what works for you. What's working for me might not work for you and vice versa. But what's worked for me is I just leave it plain and simple, my experience, done. And then people are like, okay, what is she taking? What is this stuff? Like, I don't want no more bloat. I don't want, like, I'm at a plateau, and so I can relate to her. If you can relate to people, you're going to get their heart, and they're going to start reaching out to you. So I just share my experience, like say today, like I had no energy. So I had my pink drink, and I take a picture of myself and my pink drink, and I say something about the pink drink. And then people are like, what is this pink drink? Like, I want energy, or I don't want any more cravings. Like, that's a huge one. Bloat, digestive issues, sugar cravings. That's like the biggest thing with people right now. So if you can hit that home, you're going to reach a lot of people. So I would at least post once a day about your experience that day, or share somebody else's experience. Like say if you have like a friend that had like amazing results from it, copy, paste, show a picture of them and post it on your wall. Don't say, contact me if you want help, join my team. People don't like that. Honestly, I just found when I have done that in the past, it just doesn't work. Okay, sorry, I was just reading somebody's comment here. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to walk you step by step on what I do. Like I have this all, if you know how to copy and paste, you can do this. That's how easy it is. I've done this at work. That's my little secret. Yes, I've built this while I'm on my time clock at work, but I don't have time to write out long messages to every single person. So let me see if I can get my notes here. I hope it pops up here. Might not. Oh, here we go. Okay. I literally grow this business on my phone. I am never on my computer, as you can see. Copy and paste all the time. So this right here is everything I use when I talk to people. You have to find what works for you, copy, paste it into a note on your phone or something. Keep it. Whatever's working, keep using it. So like say if somebody new joins your team and you're like, okay, let's build this together. I'm going to help you right away. So put me in 3 ways. And I use this for my 3 ways too. And the goal is to get your newbies to do this on their own. So they can copy and paste the same stuff, but just change it to sound like them. So when I have somebody comment on my post, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to private message you. And so then I reach out to them and I'm like, hey, Alyssa, how are you? I would love to share with you more about Plexus. Just curious, what made you interested in Plexus? Find out why. If they're really vague and just say like, well, I just saw your post and I'm really interested in it. I'm like, okay, so tell me what you're looking for. Are you looking for weight loss, energy, mood, gut health, bloat, sugar cravings, stuff like that? You want to know why they want it. And when I start saying like all these different things, and usually they don't realize how much different things that we can target and help, they're like amazed and like, okay, I want to know more. So this is where you need to share your story. So after I know what they're looking for, why they're interested, I go into sharing my story. And what I've done is my upline and my good friend Jen is the one that got me started on this. And she is in a different stage of life than I am. I am 26. I don't have kids. I live by myself, well, with my brother and sister-in-law, but I'm not married. I don't have kids. So her story is going to look different than mine. So I kind of incorporate that. And I share with them my experience and her experience, because I talk to some moms that are really tired and have the brain fog, and a lot of people have depression. And so I share with them her story, because she had a really hard time losing weight having her last baby. So I incorporate that. That might hit home for somebody else. And then with my story, I'm going to hit home for those women that are like 26, never had a baby, don't have kids. So I share with them my experience. And then I just ask them, can I send you more info about the products? They're like, yes, absolutely. So the next thing I go into is, and I don't have it here. Let me see if I can find it.
Ash, I want to say something about it though. You always ask a question. Like if y'all read what she wrote, she never ever leaves it hanging. Do you want to hear about the products? Do you want to hear more about the business? Do you want to see another testimony?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk tomorrow? Do you want me to send you this? Like always asking a question. That's all I'm going to say. You look beautiful.
Yeah, if you don't ask a question, it usually all of a sudden they go quiet on you. So always end with a question. So after they say, yes, I want to know more about the products. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to send you a graphic that explains the products. And this is the graphic I send. Super simple, but it lays it all out to them. And then I follow up and I just say, do you feel like these products would help you? That's it. Super simple. And then they say yes, you know. So then I go into where I'm going to close them. And this is really important. This is how I get all my ambassadors. Let me find it here. So it's right here. Can you guys all see that? Somebody shake your head. Okay. So you want them to know that they need to commit 60 to 90 days. Because I remember Rachel driving this home for me. Like, she's like, you got to commit 60 days at least. And I'm like, okay. So then I was trying to figure out, how am I going to tell this to other people so they understand it, that they're grasping the whole idea and they want to sign up as an ambassador with a convenience order. That was the thing. So I'm just saying, if you really want to see the results, then you need to commit to 60 to 90 days to really see the full results and benefits from the products. What I can do is, can I copy and paste this in the chat? I think that would be the easiest thing to do.
You can copy and paste it. It won't stay there with the recording. So like for afterwards, you can just put it on the page. But if you want people to see it now during the video, absolutely.
Yeah, here we go. Did you guys all get that? So and then I tell them, like, I personally committed to that myself. I'm on week 7 and I feel incredible. And I told them, you know, on week 5, that's really, and this is honest truth, week 5 is when I really started feeling different, more than the first 4 weeks. And so then I'm like, so that's probably why, you know, you need to commit. And so then I start talking to them about signing up as a wholesale. I don't even give them all the options. That's what I used to do. And it got super confusing. You know, everybody wants to save the 25% off, you know, nobody wants to spend that extra dollar. So I just say, you know, I suggest you sign up as wholesale. I don't give them those other options. I say this is going to save you 25% off all products. All you have to do is sign up with the $35 membership fee, which is huge. It's one time the whole year. Drive it home for them. You have to spend this once. And then the product is $99 instead of the $140. So they're seeing that it's cheaper. I don't go into the shipping and the tax, like that kind of scares people if you tell them what it really is. So I just say it's $99. It's $35 for membership. I was a little shocked myself when I saw it was $153 when I was all done. But if somebody says that, then I go in and I just tell them, like, I know I kind of freaked out too. But there's a 60-day money back guarantee. Like, if somebody is getting nervous about anything, the cost, losing out on their money, like, what if this doesn't work for me? Or if they want to try samples, I usually don't do samples, but some other people, they found it worked for them. So I just tell people, hey, if there's a 60-day money back guarantee. And that's another thing I do. So I'll go down here. This is where I say, like, if I don't bring this up unless they are having doubts. So I just tell them, like, what's nice about Plexus is you have a 60-day money back guarantee. And I personally I hate trying things without knowing that I can get my money back. I just had this issue with somebody from, I think it's Roden and Fields, and it took me forever to commit to that. And I'm just trying it now because there's a 60-day money back guarantee. That's why I tried Plexus. So I share that with people. I share that I feel the same way. I was hesitant. So with a 60-day money back guarantee, I knew I could get my money back. So I can copy and paste this for you guys too, so you can use it. Because that right there, when somebody is hesitant and I tell them that, 9 times out of 10, they're like, okay, I'm going to try this. So definitely bring that up to people because people are scared of losing out on money. The samples thing, I won't tell you not to do samples because you got to find what works for you. Some people, like if you do the 7-day trial, which I haven't done yet, and I'm thinking about when things slow down for me, because at some point they will, I'm going to have to change something, So I'm waiting for that. But if you are somebody new and you need to get your team growing, then do the 7-day samples. So then people can start seeing results because they will feel different in 7 days. So do those samples. But if you're somebody that really wants to get these ambassadors signed up, then just tell them like about the 60-day money back guarantee. You can try it. If you don't like it, then you can return it. But it's going to take a long time to really see the full results. Because with the samples, you don't get the probiotics. That's the only bad thing. And a lot of people have the bloat and the digestive issues. So it just depends how you want to build your business and basically where you are at in your business. So I'm not going to tell you it's a bad idea to do the sample packs. I think it's a great idea. For me, I just don't do it. And then you're going to have people that are like, don't want to do the wholesale, freaking out about the money. So you're going to see that I have something for every objective out there. And it helps because you're going to get it all the time. So this is where it's trial and error. You got to find out what's working. If your reply doesn't work for something, like say if they don't want to do wholesale and you try a reply and it doesn't work, then all you need to do is you just need to change your approach and find what works. The minute you find something that works consistently, then copy and paste it, put it in a note, save it. When somebody comes up with an objective, copy and paste it. That's going to take you 2 seconds to do. That's how you build your business really fast. It's not that it's not personal. It's just you don't have time. You don't have time typing that all up. You might be a busy mom. You might be working 50 hours a week. You might be working 40 hours a week. We don't have time to type this out to every single person. Like I wouldn't be at 100 ambassadors right now if I typed it out every single time. So it's going to save you time. Just do it. So if they don't want wholesale, I'm going to copy and paste this and just put this in a Word document, put it on your wall or in Rachel's group because I don't want to read all this. I just kind of want to tell you what I've done, what's worked for me, and then, help you guys do the same thing. All you have to do is duplication. find what works, which this is working for me. So I wanted to share it with my whole team. It's working. I promise you it works. If you lead with your experience, it's going to work. So here's all the objectives. I will copy and paste it, like I said. But so say they're ready to sign up. So this is where I got in trouble. Is I tried one way, it wasn't working. They'd sign up, but they wouldn't do their convenience order. And I still run into it at times, but I'm getting better. So say they're ready to sign up. I don't give them this link or anything until they're ready to sign up right then and there. Because 9 times out of 10, if they don't do it right then and there, they don't do it. And then it takes them a few weeks before they're going to reach out to you again. Or you might just lose them for a while. They're still going to be watching you, but I'm just saying it's better to do it at the same time. And I know Rachel told me to get on the phone with everybody, and I said, girl, you're crazy. I don't have time. Literally. Jen and I were talking, and we're like, we don't have time to call every single person because I'm like running around with my head chopped off half the time I'm doing this. So this is what works. If they're ready to sign up right then and there, I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk you right through this. So I send them this, like, here's the link to order. Here's my link. And I kind of tell them what to do. Like, I'll send you a picture on how to order, and I'll show you which picture I send. And then I run them through it, like, click join. You're going to want the triplex welcome pack. You want your convenience order. And then this is the key at the end, right here. Send me the picture of your order before you hit submit, because a lot of people don't do their convenience order. They miss that part. I don't know why, they just do. And so this is where you're going to save yourself a lot of time, because otherwise you're going to have to reach out to everybody and show them how to set up their convenience order. So I send them the picture, which, let me see, I might have to go into somebody's conversation here. Here, I'll actually just hold on for just a second. I'm going to send it to myself so you don't have to see somebody else's conversation.
There's pretty Silver Alley.
Which Allie?
Do you see on your Facebook, like the screen that you left it on is Allie?
Yay! Yeah! I was wondering if you were talking about one of my girls. I know, so exciting. Is Allie on here? She just went silver today. Amazing. I'm so happy for her.
She's like your 4th or 5th silver. I've lost track. I need to write it out.
I don't even know. Okay, so right here is what I send them. And it's going to walk them right through it. And then so I send them that information, and I give them a little bit of time. And then I always check in if I don't hear from them within a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so, or a little bit more. I'm just like, how's it going? I know it can get confusing. Do you need some help? Just making sure that it's all going smoothly. And then they need to send me a picture. Just making sure that they have it ordered right. And then I just tell them, like, I'm super excited for them. And I tell them, like, I'm going to send you your tracking number when it pops up. And yes, there's times where, like, I was in Mexico and I kind of, like, dropped the ball on that. But people understand, life gets crazy. But I always follow up with them at some point. But I try to be diligent about reaching out to them and showing them their tracking number. And if you don't know how to find that, let me know. Or should I show them, Rach? Okay. Because I know my team needs to know. I don't know about your team, might already know this.
How to find the tracking number on the back office?
Yeah, so this is what I do.
But see, here's the thing. Most people don't do this. So this is a big step and part of your personal customer service, Ashley. So this is a really good thing to, like, explain, because this is a really big part of why people keep ordering. So
here, let's do Kelsey. Okay. So should I go all the way back? I'll go all the way back. Yeah. And you don't have to do this, but I have found it's, people like when you reach out to them and telling them when they get their order. They just get super excited about it. And I want them to know like when it's coming. Cause I personally, when I got my stuff ordered, I didn't know when it was coming. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, I can't find my tracking number, this and that. So this is why I do it. Oops, sorry. So go back to your detailed genealogy.
I remember your package came while we were on the phone.
I know, it's so exciting. Okay, so we'll go down here and we'll do Hannah. Okay, so click on their name, go to order history and hit tracking number. And then boom, it already delivered Monday. So say if you missed the boat, like you forgot, that's fine. Just you checked it and just send them a message. Hey girl, I just seen you got your package. I'm super excited for you. I want to make sure you get started right. So I send out messages like telling them how to take it. So I send them a message of what I did personally. And I just tell them like, you have to find what works for you. If it's not working for you, you need to let me know. And then I also send them like a graphic that explains how to take your product. And then I always follow up with them at some point. Because I've been so busy, I don't have like an exact layout of when to follow up with them, but I just make sure to follow up with them. So I've gone through half my people so far, so which is quite a bit. But if I had a perfect world and I had all the time in the world, I would follow up with them after a week and then every month. And I'm going to do every month for sure, but I would do the first week. If you just have a few people, be sure you do that, they're going to like that you reach out to them. Because I've found that when I reach out to some people after a week or 2 weeks, they might not be taking the products right and they're having bad results, or they're not seeing results at all, or they're going to the bathroom way too much and they have loose stools. Like, I'm a nurse, so I kind of understand the whole thing. But common sense is if you're having loose stools, it's just way too much. Like maybe they start out and they're like taking 3 ProBio 5. Like that's just way too much right away. So I just tell them like, let's scale back. Let's start with 1 and work your way up. So if you don't follow up with people, you might just lose them. That's the biggest thing. Follow up, make sure they're having a good experience. Some people don't have a good experience, so you need to reassure them and say like, this is what we need to do. And just let them know that you're there always for them and you're going to help them. Just trying to think if there's anything else. So like, this is my message that I send out to everybody, that I got their confirmation email, or no, this is after they sign up. So, right? Yeah, I don't know.
Can everyone please mute yourself, because there's people I can't mute, like iPads and iPhones I can't mute. I'm trying to.
I didn't know that.
We've got like 5 people I can't mute. Sorry. Let me fix this.
Oh, you're okay.
We have 41 people here, so.
So once I get their confirmation email, like say like they're like, okay, I got everything set up. I hit submit. I'm super excited. So I make sure I go in my phone and I check and make sure that I get their email and that it's set up right. Because some people will accidentally send or sign up as an ambassador or as like a customer. Like sometimes they are so excited, they get in there and they like sign up as a customer and they don't send me those pictures that I asked for at the end. So that's why I like make sure I go back into my email and I make sure right then and there that they're signed up correctly. And so I've only had that happen twice, but it's happened. So I just send them a message and just like, girl, I got your confirmation email and I'm super, super excited for you. I'm going to make sure that I follow up with you with your tracking number. So that's the biggest thing. And then, I just let them know that I'm going to get them in my team page. So you can, like I said, I'm going to copy and paste this. You can change it how you want. It's just the easiest way. And what I'm going to show you is like, say, like with me, I have so many people signing up every single day. Sometimes I don't stay on top of everything and I need to send out a mass text to everybody. So what I do, which is super easy, it's going to save you so much time, is send yourself a message. So like this one, I added a bunch of girls like tonight to my team page, and I needed to make sure that they all knew this. So I send myself a message that I want to send out to everybody. I right click it, or okay, I don't, sorry, I don't do this on my computer clearly. So you need to forward this. I don't know how to do that on my computer. But anyways, there's an option where you can forward it, and I don't know where it's at. Nope. Okay, well anyways, on your phone, you can just hold it down and you can forward it. Rachel, do you have any idea how to do that? I really want to show them how to do this.
Oh, on the laptop, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to do it on the laptop.
It's the three little dots next to the smiley face. Click on that.
Why is it just delete?
Don't
That's
delete.
weird.
Are you clicking on it?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it and it says delete.
Click one of the dots to the left. Like maybe you have to.
That is so weird. I have no idea then. I always
I
just
know.
click on that and it gives me a bunch of different options.
Shoot. Okay, well, I'm just going to talk you guys through this. So basically, forward this. If you're on your phone, you just hold it down and it'll give you a forward option. And then you're going to forward this to anybody you need to. It's super, super quick. I'm just going to
multiple people at a time, like so I can click on you and and then press send and it goes to all those people at once.
Yeah, so like I'll type in Rachel Wagner. So then I'll hit send and then I can type in another person, hit send, another person, send. So it's super easy. Does that make sense?
Genius.
It saves a lot of time.
I forward gifts, those like dancing people, but I've never forwarded messages. It's so smart.
Yeah, like I have to cut down on time. Like I might not have kids, but I'm all about saving time. So that definitely helps. Another huge thing, I don't know if you guys run across this, but a lot of people freak out about the Social Security number. And so that's another objective I run into. So I just tell them, don't panic. I was the same way. It's completely secure. As long as they you just reassure them, they're okay about it. And I just tell them it's, if they ever decide to get share the products and want an income, then they need your Social Security number. So sorry. Can you hear the dogs? Hey, no. Sorry. I got 3 crazy dogs here. It's time for them to play. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? One thing I have noticed, and this is with some of my own experience with my girls, is if I can't reply right away, like say you put somebody in a 3-way with me and I'm at work, I can't reply. Just give me some time, but this is for anybody. Don't lead in with the product, like that photo of the product and the cost. You're going to lose somebody. I'm just going to tell you that straightforward. You're going to lose somebody. You need to connect with them. If you don't connect with them and give them a price, they are not emotionally connected to this. So you got to grab them by the heart. You got to share your experience and how this is going to help them. If they can just see the picture and visualize how they're going to feel on these products, they're going to more than likely pay the price and try it, no matter what the price is. So that's the biggest mistake I've seen with people. So say your upline, doesn't have time to reply, they're busy, and you really want to help this person. That's fine. Talk to them, share your experience with them. And you can copy and paste what I copy and paste, my own story, share with them my story, use the same outline. And like I said, the goal is to move from doing 3-ways with your upline to doing it yourself. And you're going to be able to multiply this a lot faster when you do that. I'm just looking at my notes and seeing if there's anything else I want to share with you guys. Rachel, can you think of anything?
Well, I would love, killing it. Love you. You're amazing. You look gorgeous. I just want you to know that. Maybe just show them some of the posts that you do, because I think your posts are so genuine and real, and there's zero kind of
Okay.
You haven't used one single generic graphic. The only generic graphics that you use are the triplex one that you send, which is not compliant, but it's okay to send that. You would never in a million years post that. But sometimes people see those graphics and they post them. So your sharing style is attraction marketing, and it's really, really good.
And that's a good point. So like lately I've been really busy. I just got back from Mexico. So my posts have not been like, they've just been like copy and paste, and they haven't gotten as much attraction. So that's a good point. So let's start from the beginning, because I really got a lot of stuff from that. So, oh my gosh, where is number one? Okay, so this one was just the bloat. Just telling people like, oh my gosh, I used to be super, and that's the thing, like people didn't think that I had digestive issues, and I do. I have them really bad my whole life. So just share that with people. Like, you feel amazing. You're not bloated anymore. And you would not believe how many people have that same issue. Like people I never thought, guys even reach out to me. Like this one, no, that one was not it.
But you also aren't always saying plexus. Like the bloating one, you didn't say plexus.
No. I don't talk about plexus. Like if I do anything, it's down here, gut health, plexus, but I usually keep it super generic, because that's how people are like, okay, what is she taking? Or like, what's this pink drink? Or if I do bring up plexus, like it's not a whole lot. Like I find out that the more I don't share about exactly what I'm doing and I just keep it generic, the more people I get to reply. Like this one, it was like 40 or something. This one was having my pink drink before my Valentine's dinner. You know, they're like, what the heck is the pink drink, you know? Well, then I got sick for a while, so then I wasn't working my business. That's the saltine crackers. This one was just a picture of my pink drink. Just saying, getting through my busy day at work. Oh, here's a good one.
That one this one was good, but also this one was good, but show the changing lives one too. That one was so good.
So this one, like, and do emojis. People love emojis. Oh my gosh. Like when you like brighten up your page and your posts, like I've noticed, and this is thanks to Rach, because I never used to really do emojis until I met her. So the more you do emojis, like people are going to be like drawn to that. Like what's with all these emojis? What's her post about? And if you have a little success or a huge success about like losing a pant size or something, take a picture, share that. People like, it'll blow up. You have no idea. And this personally was a huge victory for me, because I work my butt off. I work out. I do everything I can to lose weight, and I couldn't fit in these stinking pants for 2 years, like no matter what I did. So I shared that. And I hit it home for ladies. Like, I'm just like, I fit into my dress pants that I haven't fit in for over 2 years. And to women, that is huge. It's huge. And so like, relate to people. They are going to love that. This one was, my testimony, just share a little testimony. And the thing is share about products, but also the business side of it. Like, what has it done? Like for my girls that just signed up, like within 8 days, 9 days, whatever it is, they're hitting silver. They're getting their products for free already. People are super skeptical about these products and spending their money. And here you have a testimony that, hey, look, I just signed up and I was super scared because I can't afford it. And now I'm making enough money to get my products for free. And some people, I have a really good friend, and she's a single mom, and she literally could not afford these. And I told her, I said, we're going to make this happen for you. And I really wanted her to take off and be able to do this, because she said, Ashley, I can't do this if I don't find 3 people. If I don't get my products for free, I'm going to have to stop doing this. And I'm like, well, we're going to make that happen. And I don't even know what she's at, maybe 6 people now. So she's earning money now. It's incredible. Like, it makes me so happy. So, just share that with people and tell them that you want to help them build a business. And it's just about duplication, being really generic about your posts. This is my friend. Which is so funny. She's my friend from Colorado. I love her. She was super skeptical. She's a cop, and she was just like, did not want to join me, did not. And so I just kept sharing. I didn't push it on her. Like, don't push these products on people. If they say no, if they're super skeptical, just, shrug it off and just be like, okay, that's fine. I totally understand. Like, I was the same way, but, if you push them into it, they're really not going to be on your side. Like, if you give them time, if you keep sharing about the products, about your experience, eventually they're going to sign up because they're like, okay, I want this. Like, they're just going to keep watching you. Like, if you are saying like you keep feeling amazing, and they're like, no, I don't want to spend the money, but then you keep seeing more and more and more, eventually they'll sign up. Because guess what? So that's her right there. And I know I posted about her. She had awesome. So I'm in Mexico and I get this message from her. She's like, oh my gosh, I feel amazing. This is 7 days. 7 days. Crazy. And she's just like, I can't believe this. Like, she was my biggest skeptic ever. And so I shared this and it just blew up. Like, if you have friends that have great results, share them. And she's one of them. Like, it's just crazy. This goes to show that I didn't push her into it. She had to try the products for herself. And when she was ready, she signed up. It's when people are ready. So when they tell you no, don't get down on yourself. You're going to get a lot of no's. But that just means that, yes, I'm interested. I'm just not ready to sign up. So I'm going to keep watching you to see what you do. Because, we're brand new to this. So they want to know that we're serious and that these products work. So the more you share about it, people are like, okay, this is working. So yeah, that's a fun story.
You also shared Rachel Rogers, which I think is good because I think that's speaking to like certain audience. There's different audiences that are watching you, and there's different audience that are watching females. And so you've been really good about sharing other people's stuff too, not just relying on your own. And I think that's a good dynamic because people need that third party validation. They need to see it's someone else besides you, like Lauren's, but like down at the bottom, you had like Rachel Rogers, Fit Chick one.
This one?
Down, that's Abby.
This one? I don't even know.
So the same. Yeah, that one, Carrie Ferguson, and then just a little bit further down, you shared Rachel Rogers, and she starts with like